All right, I'm going to answer some more of your questions, and I am receiving an overwhelming amount about the COVID-19, the coronavirus. Again, regarding, is boot camp still happening? Am I shipping? All because of that NAVADMIN that came out this past weekend. And I'm going to give you the same answer that I gave in the last video. Talk to your recruiter. Okay, I did have 2 individuals that said they were shipping off for basic for the Army, and their sergeant told them that they were delayed. Okay, you know, for me, I would think it's the same across all the branches. However, as I did state in my last video, it could be by district. Now, I don't have those cold hard facts, but if you think about it, and you're up around living in the Washington state area where they have the most deaths from the virus, you may very well be told you're delayed. Now, what I do know is yesterday, 8 individuals that I have been sort of like mentoring prior to going to boot camp, Deppers. 8 yesterday, 6 today, scheduled to ship. They did ship. They are screening you at MEPS, taking your temperature. Okay, it's no different than, like, for instance, I went over to the VA hospital the other day. Before you can go in, they were asking you, how do you feel? A series of questions. You know, do you have a temperature? Yada, yada. And then they took your temperature. They are doing this as a precaution because if you go to boot camp with the virus, with a fever, it's going to spread. Now, as I also stated, it is not affecting the younger generation as much as the older. However, if you happen to be younger and, you know, have some type of compromised immune system from, you know, whatever type of medical history, you know, maybe you had pneumonia once as a child, you are more susceptible to getting the coronavirus because the COVID-19, it attacks the respiratory system. So you have to look at all that. Look at the big picture. Also, even if being younger and you're carrying it hypothetically and you go to boot camp, you have older individuals, okay, that are serving. You may have a first class or a chief that are much older that you now can possibly infect. So, like I said, they are screening, but talk to your recruiter. I cannot say that enough. Instead of asking me, and I know the whole thing, one individual's like, well, they said ask the chief because the chief knows everything. I'm telling you, I do not know everything. I know what I read. I know what I follow on the CDC and the WHO websites, okay? And the information they provide to other sources to give you an up-to-date of how many individuals are infected, who have recovered, who have died, okay? So it's all about education. Educate, educate, educate. I cannot state that enough. You want to educate yourself. If you're educated, less likely to be stressed out and have anxiety, because stress lowers your immune system. A lot of people do not understand that. Stress lowers your immune system, which in turn allows illness, viruses, not necessarily even this virus, but any virus, you know, the regular flu or just whatever, into your body. So, once again, ask your recruiter. Continue to wash your hands. Practice good hygiene. Eat healthy. Okay, I know a lot of locations, they're either closing down completely or they're only allowing takeout when it comes to restaurants, things of that nature. Okay, and even if this lasts longer than a couple weeks, you know, now they're saying it could last well into the summer. It could last for a few months. And once this virus does have a vaccine, there will be another virus one day. So that's what I want to say about that. You know, it's a little bit longer answering this question than I wanted, but I cannot stress enough. Talk to your recruiter. They have the answer. And if you are delayed, use that time wisely. Continue to study. Learn your ranks, your 11 general orders, you know, all of your Navy lingo, working out, especially those of you that may be borderline on your weight. You might, you know, lose that extra pound or two. That'll make a difference as far as making it a little bit easier for yourself in boot camp. Okay? And more than anything, spend time with your loved ones. Okay? Because your life is going to change forever. It'll never be the same once you join the military. You will not have that leisure availability to go see whoever it is that you love near and dear. Your grandparents, your parents, siblings. Okay? So, spend time with your loved ones. Enjoy the small things. And, you know, just be prepared because you will go to boot camp. All right? So stay positive. And until the next video, I'm going to answer some more questions in a video after this. So until then, take care. Please be safe. And I'll see you then. Bye.